What's good, Strategic Fam? It is Xavier back here with another video. Today I wanted to share a very important message about mindset and how you can change your paradigm. Now, back in about 2022, I started to have a great desire to change my mindset and to become a person who is highly motivated and genuinely believes that they can do anything, because it is true. So before I get into my experience with this and my personal stories, I'm going to share a message from one of my great mentors, if you will, Bob Proctor. Now, Bob Proctor died in 2022, and he introduced me to a few of the books that changed my life. One of those, and probably the number one, is going to be Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, and I'll get into more detail about that in another video, where I'll go into detail about the book overall. And the second book, I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with, is Think and Grow Rich, also by Napoleon Hill. Now, Bob Proctor lived and breathed by the words in these books. He said that he can recite the words from cover to cover, which is crazy because it's not a short book. But tune into this message and really pay attention to what he's saying.
Imagination to build enormous pictures. See great things happening in your life. What pictures are you holding on the screen of your mind? The only limit is weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. Now, attention is drawn through your higher faculty, the will. The will gives you the ability to focus on one idea to the exclusion of all outside distractions. Okay? Now, there's two things that you have to know if you really want to live your dream. You have to know where you are, you have to know where you're going, and you got to move in that direction. Now, why are there so many people stuck? Think. If we think about this, it's so simple. Why are so many people stuck? Our problem is in paradigms. A paradigm is what's in control of our life to a very large degree. And it's the paradigm that keep people stuck. A paradigm is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over our habitual behavior. Now think, a paradigm is a program that has almost exclusive control over our habitual behavior. And get this, almost all of our behavior is habitual. Paradigms control your perception. Perception is a mental faculty. Animals do not have perception, humans do.
We are only limited by poverty of imagination and weakness of attention. Change your habits today, guys. Your habits make your life, and your life is formed by your paradigm. It's much harder to start implementing good habits when you're 45, 50, 60, rather than 35, 40. Because these habits that you neglect to make permanent in your life do not seem like a choice anymore. They just seem like you. Your habits get crystallized into personality traits. Let's just say you go to the gym for the first time. It's hard, it's embarrassing, it's tough, but it is a decision that you make. And then over time, constantly making that choice to go to the gym, it becomes a trait of yours. You're a person who values fitness, and it is part of your paradigm. Even if you fall off the wagon, it's always going to be in the back of your mind, why am I not working out? Why am I not hitting the gym today? But it all comes down to these minute decisions that you have to make. It's the attention. You have to constantly be thinking of your goal, and through that, your imaginative faculty starts to grow, and you with it. So this is just a small snippet of a seminar from Bob Proctor. He goes into amazing depth about these things, quoting from the great Napoleon Hill and others like him. But it's a very important message, and very empowering to know, with God, we are created in the image of God. There is perfection within all of us. Anything that you set out to achieve, you can achieve it, but it starts here. I'll see y'all on the next one.
You want to know what it is.